Following the San Francisco 49ers' 37 thrashing of the Pittsburgh Steelers, coach Mike Tomlin wasn't mincing words. You can't start games 0-5 on third down and expect to have the kind of day you want. According to Tomlin, it takes more than simply identifying that component to win the heavier downs. In every way, it was a failure on our end. We must play better and coach better. We got kicked in the teeth today in a lot of different ways. The 49ers converted on 6 of 13 third downs, while the Steelers only converted on 5 of 15. Less than 2 minutes remained in the first half before the Steelers even gained a first down. The Steelers lost the fight for time of possession 37-23 to 22-37, as the offense struggled to get going and develop a ground game due to a lack of plays, particularly in the first half. QB Kenny Pickett admitted, "Honestly, we just didn't execute. I believe we contributed more than they did. What I was observing and what they were doing felt familiar to me. We simply didn't perform." This underperformance was fairly unexpected, given that the Steelers' starting offense scored touchdowns on each of their first 5 preseason drives. The Steelers had 1 net yard, no first downs, 4 punts, and an interception through the first 5 drives they had against the 49ers. The second-year quarterback offered an explanation for the offensive disparity between the preseason and regular season. "I think San Fran's starting defense is a little bit better than some teams in the preseason we played," he said. "They are a good team, but ultimately we didn't perform anything close to the level that we needed or wanted to." Just before halftime, Pickett, who completed 31 of 46 passes for 232 yards, displayed his best 2-minute offense play when he directed a 95-yard drive that resulted in a Pat Freiermuth touchdown grab from 3 yards out. But Pickett threw 2 interceptions after showing solid judgment and accuracy during the preseason and training camp. He was fired 5 times as well. Not only were several of Pickett's throws mistargeted, but he also frequently failed to communicate effectively with his receivers. Pickett and Freiermuth miscommunicated on a 4th down throw to the end zone in the second half, ending a potential drive. Despite all the preseason discussion about offensive togetherness that does occur, Pickett said, "Pat only saw one thing. I had a different perspective. It needs to be fixed, but we will get it right because you obviously put a lot of work into it. That doesn't worry me at all. I am concerned about us sticking together, playing balanced football, and being able to accomplish the goals we worked so hard to achieve." In anticipation of Monday night's matchup against Division 4 Cleveland, running back Najee Harris, who finished with 31 yards on 6 attempts, had the same optimism as his quarterback about the team's potential to bounce back from this setback. Harris proclaimed, "We still have 16 games. We aren't flinching. It's an element of the game. You are going to have some wins and some losses. What matters most is how you are going to win that game the following week when you return. We are here and we are still anticipating this year.